everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Erica from Confessions of a Homeschooler, and I have a new literature unit for you today. This one is on the Odyssey. It's using the Classic Starts version, and it's basically just an abridged version of the original by Homer. So I like to use these for younger students just because it's a lot easier for them to read. The language is easier for them, vocabulary and everything, but it's still a great way to get younger readers into some of our classics. So let's take a closer look and see what the inside of this lap book unit looks like. Alright, so here's what the unit looks like. So like I said, it goes with the Classic Starts version, and you can a lot of times find these at your local library. If not, you can find them online. And I will have a link to one of these in the teacher's manual as well. So you will need to get the book. The unit itself comes with teacher's manual, which includes instructions, materials that you need, any preparation that you'll need to do, and then it also has chapter by chapter instructions along with the comprehension questions that your kids will be reading and the answers, so that you don't have to have pre-read the books for them. You can quickly glance over this as well, so you can kind of get a clue as to what the content of each book looks like. Alright, setting that aside, here's what the lap books looks like, and then there is instructions on how to assemble this in there as well, and I do have a video on how to create these lap books on my channel as well. I'll try and link that below. But basically you just cut out the cover and glue it to the front of your lap book. This particular unit has 15 chapters and I think around 145 pages. I do get a lot of questions on how long the units take to complete, and honestly that's kind of up to you. I typically assign out one chapter per day, and so they'll read a chapter and then do one of the mini books that go with it, with the coordinating comprehension questions and all of that, but you can do more or less, you know, depending on the age of your students. So here's kind of what it looks like. They do already have all of the questions inside of the lap book mini books themselves, so you won't be having your students won't be having to, you know, try and find them on a cutout worksheet or anything like that. All right, this is kind of what just a sample of how you can set up the book. And I did create this extra flap just because we had some more books that we needed room for. They do also all include a vocabulary list. And this is something that you'll be directed to complete prior to the reading, so that when your student gets to those words, they can kind of know and understand them. And then that's what the inside of the top one looks like. And this is all of the stories that Odysseus is telling as he's going through the book. So that's what the lap book itself kind of looks like. And you can arrange those any way that you like. And then on the back of the lap book, I also added in this pocket, and I just taped it on both sides and then down along this bottom here to kind of secure it. And then we keep our reports in those, and each unit comes with basically similar reports. This particular one has a prediction worksheet that your student will do before they read, and they can just kind of take a look at the cover, and they might even read some of the information, but I usually have them just go off the cover image, and then they can kind of decide where they think it takes place, when it takes place, and that kind of thing, and then they can come back and look at this when they're done reading the story to see how close they were. It also has a story timeline, which you can use. You don't have to use any of these reports. They're totally optional, but you might like to have them create a little bit of a storyboard of some of the main events that take place in the story. It has a few facts about the story, including the author, the title, the setting, the main plot, main characters, and then a place for them to draw an image as well. It has a protagonist versus antagonist worksheet, and there's definitions for those terms, and then some questions to help them figure out who those people are in the story. There's also a book report page that kind of gives them a summary, what to write, and then here's some ideas up here to help them if they've never done a book report before as well. Here's an extra blank book report page in case they, you know, just need some more space to write. There's also a book versus movie page if you are able to find a DVD version of this book. A lot of times it's fun to compare and contrast the book along with the movie. And then there's just kind of a blank extra thoughts page that you can use for, they can take notes, they can use this for their report, they can do kind of anything else they want with it. I just wanted to give you something that was a little bit more just blank, so that they can kind of use it however you know, you would like to have them use it. So those are the reports that are included in this unit. And then like I said, we just keep them in this pocket on the back side, and it's kind of a nice way to just keep everything together. So that's basically what the unit looks like. You'll be getting all of the contents to create this lap book right here. You'll also be getting the daily lesson plans and teacher's notes, comprehension questions along with answers, and then you will need to get a hold of the book. It is not included in this. I will put a link to where you can get this below in the description box below, but that's what the new Odyssey literature unit looks like. So that was my unit for the Odyssey. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you have any specific literature units that you are interested in having a lap book written for, please make sure to either email me or you can leave a comment below. I always take a look at those when I'm getting ready to write a new unit. And I also have over 40 of them already on my store, so you can go check those out as well. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoy this unit, and I will see you next time.